Mm. Woo! No, you're not ready. Mhm. Mm. Why did you shoot me again? See, like I told you, one is normal. Because when I went to bed last night, everything was the same. Okay, it's one eye being affected. The shingles work that way too. No. It affects what? Both eyes. Both eyes. It don't distinguish if you got the virus. Unless something's trying to heal the virus, like I told you. Mm, or you're not ready, or you're not ready. See, if you're not ready and you believe a lie easily, right? Like Constantine, 3,500 years, I mean, 325 years after Christ, set all this in motion. He couldn't handle the truth. So the Orthodox were able to convince him to follow the half truth, the third of the truth, right? And focus on men, right? Which, see, men is both the problem and the solution, right? Men are following Satan, though, more than God and Jesus, but they can be good and evil, you know. They can be nice to who they want to be nice to, and they can forgive who they want to forgive, and they can condemn who they want to condemn, right? John, do you not know what he means? Jesus said, forgive to be forgiven any sin, every sin, right? The best you can. Now, that don't mean I'm going to let you rape me if you're trying to rape me, but I might fight you off on that shit. But, okay, if you come and use a gun to try and intimidate me, I'm still going to fight you because you're trying to kill me. So you can still shoot my ass even if I give you anal sex. See what I mean? But you gotta get me outside. You, if a male comes to my door, can't get me outside. A female, though, can. A female can be bait and you lure me out with a female. A male can't. Anna could. A daughter who's single could, right? Not the mom, right? She's with someone, right? Because, see, that's the point. If you done had a child, I'm not supposed to be with you, right? Now, if you ain't had a child yet and you had sex, I can still be with you as long as you're not pregnant by the man who you had sex with, right? That's what I mean. That's still a virgin to the Lord. Now, the Satan, you're not. You had premarital sex, didn't get pregnant yet, right? Those two. The one flesh ain't sex alone, but it's leading to something where you do become one flesh. It's not just sex alone, it's conception, which Barry Bell told me the story, right? With Scott confirming the birth weight, right? That's all I can tell you they said, right? That's not hearsay if they're saying it to you. See, that makes you a witness to it, right? Though, of course, all you can do if they say that and don't really show you the actual birth weight on the birth certificate is support her. What that means is no matter what she's dealing with in her own life, right? She seems to be the one to have a problem with it. All you can do is offer her child support, be there for her even if she don't believe you or is acting weird about it, and support whatever decision she makes, even if she says the child isn't yours. But you can tell the story they both told you. That's all you can do too, right? You don't embellish the story. You don't add to the story. You don't take away from the story. King. You don't make up your own version of the story. That's called lying. That's called fraud. That's called plagiarism. You're telling them something that ain't true about my character. King, and guess who's supposed to train me? And guess who looks bad in the end after 50 years? Oh, I'm sorry, 25 years. Doesn't matter. Almost 30 years of my life, all right. 5.5 of it in the Navy. When I'm around you, I look bad. Because you're not training me. Like Myron and David with the damn truck. You can't give me nothing to do and me do anything. If I don't know what I'm doing, you gotta show me what you want me to do even, right? The first time, Myron. You gotta show me what you want me to do if I'm able-bodied. I don't know. If you want me to do a part of the job, you give me the damn book and I can do part of the job, maybe. You show me what you want me to do. Because I'm not a mind reader, man. I'm not psychic with you. I don't know what you're thinking, like most people. Do you know what I'm thinking? No, you don't. Nor David. But I'm trying to date women around you, too. Now, you're not cock-blocking me. That's what I feel like. You're cock-blocking me for finding a girlfriend. I'm even having problems with Lisa sometimes, right? I don't know what happened at the car wreck, but it could have involved gay sex or straight sex or both. I don't know, right? Now, like I told you, though, if I had to fuck the girl right there in front of them, I can't. I don't know. But then they might accuse me of statutory rape, Brian. Because, again, a gay man wants sex with a man. A straight man wants sex with a woman. And goes about to do so. It's how it really works if you're gay or straight. A straight man will never have sex with a man. A gay man will. Even a bi man will. Now, one of them is closer to being okay with the Lord, I guess. One of them, though, you need a commitment to be with a man. And the Lord would understand why you would want one to marry you. And treat you like a woman. That's what you're acting like, a woman. You know what you're doing there, too. You know what you're doing there, too. You're trading having a child for sex. Is that a sin unto death, though? Or is Satan trying to make you think it's a sin unto death? And you're condemning yourself for it. Now, does that mean it's naturally how you're supposed to reproduce? No. But what could it be a part of? You trying to live somebody, right? Now, loving someone also involves setting them free. That's why I let Maribel go. That's why I let Daphne go. That's why I let Sheena go after I met someone who committed to me like Daphne did, right? See, when someone commits to you, you can also let someone go. Though I was only holding on to her for 9 months. Why? Because she got her pregnant. I had sex with her too, right? And I had sex with 5 more women, right? She was the 6th. I didn't do the redhead because I'm taught monogamy too. One at a time, sweet Jesus. Even if you're in a menage a trois, you can't do 2 women because you don't got 2 penises. You got one. Now, you can insert the penis in both women at times during the romantic encounter. But that's still the female's choice together, right? To do one of those too, right? Even if you do it in the porno, you're paying the actors to have sex with more than one person, right? And they're choosing to do that. It's a choice. Sex is a choice because you can be with a male or a female. And a hermaphrodite. There are three genders, by the way, because of the sin in Eden. If they're in the angelic form and we are no longer, we're in the reproductive form of God, right? We're two from one, the true image of God. And that's what the disciples didn't feel worthy to tell you right now, or sealed with the Old Testament. But they did bring it out more, especially Paul's writings. But that's what Constantine decided with the sarcasm. He didn't know which was sarcasm or not, so he went with the Orthodox version of Christianity, not the Gnostics, which was too much for him to handle, especially if Jesus was raped by one of the soldiers. What do you think they're talking about when they're talking about the rape of Sophia Wisdom, Zoe Life? And that she escaped the rape through ascending up to heaven or something, right? Well, that's not how real rape works. You can't ascend up to heaven. As Tamar, I'm not sure about Dinah, right? What was going on there? That might have been more consensual sex, and Levi and Simeon said she was treated like a whore, right? Though the men did what they asked them to do to marry the girl, right? Circumcise themselves. Yet the cowards attacked them. And that's why, again, even Jacob knew that's not how you do that. But that's the priesthood. You know that, right? The priest wants you to wait for marriage. The Lord, Moses, says if a man entice a maid and lie with it, he shall surely endow her, and she is not betrothed, he shall surely endow her to be his wife. Now that's at least a fiance, not a boyfriend, not a husband, right? You're supposed to tell me if I ask you if you have a boyfriend and you have a husband too, right? You're not supposed to elude that question and say, no, I don't have a boyfriend, right? Well, if you're married, you can't have one. You're not supposed to treat someone like a boyfriend. Even if they're just trying to be a customer to you and just trying to show you, I'm a customer, I'm a customer, I'm a customer, I'm a customer. Quit treating me like a boyfriend. Quit ignoring me like I'm trying to be your boyfriend. I'm not trying to be your boyfriend. I'm a customer. That's what I keep saying to Kelly, too. Is she like my dream girl? Yeah. But is she my dream girl? No, she's acting crazy. No. She's acting like I'm interested in her and not going out there to try and show her I'm just interested in eating the food, right? Now, what shows I'm interested in eating the food is I'm ignoring her when she ignores me. I'm being friendly to her when she's being friendly to me. Right? Doing unto others, Kelly. That's what I'm doing there. As you were doing unto me. So what? You came later on at night and fucked me and then your husband killed me. You understand what I mean there too? That's why I wouldn't try to fuck you. You understand what I mean? Your husband ain't gonna let me and you have sex. He gonna shoot my ass because I took karate. I told y'all that too. Well, see, the thing about karate is we have a code of conduct. And Christianity has a code of conduct. You don't try to sleep with a wife of another man. Even if she thinks you like her, you don't really do anything but eat out at the restaurant as a customer and go home. No, I didn't. I was going to Walmart and pull it. See, you know everything, don't you, Kelly? You know everything about me, don't you, Kelly? That's self-righteousness. That's in your head. That's you thinking that, not me. That's you projecting that onto me and me knowing better. That's you secretly wanting me but not able to act on it because you're married, right? And me respecting you were married the whole time. Even when you quit after 3 years of not getting pregnant by your husband, like I didn't notice that either. Now, like I said, unless again you're involving two more Michelles, right? The middle's one. And it's just a name. I know it's just a name for a female. Michael is the masculine, Michelle is the feminine, by the way. Can be Micah, Michael, and that still be feminine. In Hebrew. Michael Ella, Ella is feminine, right? El is masculine, right? And even they lie to you, but whatever. You let people lie to you. You don't want to know the truth yourself. You're playing unworthy too. It's the point. Both the learned Jew and the unlearned Gentile won't learn the truth. Why not? You're not worthy of it. You're playing unworthy of it, like John said, right? No man but Jesus and me, the two witnesses. One of the two witnesses. So I see Jesus at least as the first witness, but I think John wants at least two more men be worthy of the truth. So, but that's what I mean. Then you got the 10 virgins that Jesus mentioned. Is that for me, him, my future self? Do I get one at a time over the next 10 times I come, or what? Well, it's also 1,000-year reign. So what's 120 times 10 anyway? About 1,200 years? You know what I mean? Right. A lifespan, right? That ain't even 1,000 years. Now, the reign of Christ is where a man follows Christ perfectly. For at least 1,000 years. That's what? How many times, how many lifespans of 100 years? At least 10. How many days did John say? 10. So a day with the Lord is as 1,000 years, though. Could also be 10,000 years. Could also be 40,000 years. A day with the Lord ain't measurable to man. Even 50,000 years could be 5 days to the Lord. Could be 1,100 years. 11,000 years. Plus one day. You don't know what a day to the Lord is. All you know is the universe and the planet look older than us. But if we keep destroying ourselves, say every 50,000 years, even if you get 10,000 more years, you're wasted days and wasted nights, like Freddie Ringer said, right? Yeah. You don't even get along with people. You don't even want to. I try to get along with people. Even if the celebrities think I'm stalking them, I'm trying to show them, no, it's not me. I know of you. I know you got fan clubs. I know you're real people. I know you're actors. I know you're artists, right? That don't bother me. Plus again. Close enough, close enough. But I'm backing her up that even a male and female, when they're raised together, sound like each other. Boys will scream, girls will scream. Top of their lungs. Ah! Maybe you just forget how. Maybe you're told men don't do that. Like you're not male and female too, Jensen. You are your wife and her husband and her husband. You're androgynous in nature. What do you think it means when Paul says The Jew and the Gentile, the bond and the free, the male and the female are one in Christ. Right. All of us are one in Christ Jesus. Yet they're presenting it to you as if we're divided from each other. Because we're in the reproductive form of God. But it's still androgynous to reproduce. You don't produce a male or a female child through your wife. Yes. The male and female, the man and woman, are not one in the Lord. As Paul pointed out in chapter 11 of Corinthians. And we're not all baptized into one body. Don't all mean all. Even if he took up the story there in Galatians, did he not say of twain, Jesus made one new body by his body, right? Two are made one through Jesus. The male, the female, the bond, the free, and who? The Jew and the Gentile. The Jew and the Gentile. Oh, trying to do the whistle from what song that? Say the prayer 'cause I'm missing you. Now you got that kind of vocal range. You don't think I can impersonate any fucking movie? That's why I say I got a 5 to 7 octave range. 5 to 7. Oh, my place, my pipes are going. Your pipes. Your pipes. Windpipe. 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 That's higher than me. That's higher than me. Darkness shining down on me from heaven. Kind of right second in my right second. Like you made me friends with, I'm still along the way.